Like all things British, the passing of an English monarch is marked by centuries of tradition and ceremony. Here's how Buckingham Palace officially signaled that Queen Elizabeth II had died. Since 1837, Buckingham Palace in London has been home to many members of British royalty. That list includes Queen Elizabeth II, who died at Balmoral Castle in Scotland on September 8, 2022 at the age of 96. Elizabeth's son Charles, now King Charles III, succeeds his mother on the throne. Given the historic importance of Buckingham Palace in British royal history and as the official royal residence, it was one of the first official places in England to commemorate the Queen when she died. Much like all of the other important rituals that happen upon a British monarch's death, how the staff at Buckingham Palace shared the sad news had all the hallmarks of tradition and ceremony. In her final years, Queen Elizabeth II didn't actually live at Buckingham Palace. The massive 775-room palace was under renovation in 2022, and the late Queen preferred other royal residences, such as Windsor Castle. In addition to a royal residence, the massive structure has served as a place to host regal ceremonies. It's also a spot for tourists to wander the grounds during the summer months, and it's where newly crowned kings and queens gather to wave to the crowds, as Queen Elizabeth II herself did after her 1953 coronation ceremony. It was also on September 7, 2022, that a Buckingham Palace source revealed that, due to poor health, the Queen had canceled important meetings. Per her doctor's advice, Queen Elizabeth rested throughout the remainder of the day on September 7th. But by September 8th, members of the royal family flew from around the globe to be at the bedside of the ailing monarch. In a statement released on the official royal family website, King Charles III announced that the Queen, his mother, had died. The death of my beloved mother, Her Majesty the Queen, is a moment of the greatest sadness for me and all members of my family.
We owe her the most heartfelt debt any family could owe to their mother.
Around that same time, Buckingham Palace also announced that Elizabeth died peacefully in Scotland. The palace then followed tradition by hanging a note on the outside gates to inform visitors of the death. After Elizabeth's death, the official website to the palace went dark, other than a photo of the late Queen with her birth and death dates. Historically, English citizens have flocked to Buckingham Palace to mourn English royalty. Such was the case as the news of Queen Elizabeth II's death spread. When the news broke, the grounds of Buckingham Palace were accordingly flooded with people. Perhaps most important of all, the tradition followed by Buckingham Palace in the wake of the Queen's death was to fly flags at half-mast. Though Charles immediately became King of England upon his mother's death, a ceremonial body called the Accession Council gathered at St. James Palace near Buckingham Palace on September 10th to officially mark the transition. Another notable tradition linked to the official royal residence in the wake of the Queen's passing is that after her funeral ceremony at Westminster Abbey, her coffin will be carried to Buckingham Palace, where it will be put on display for 4 days and guarded around the clock. Despite the rain, flowers and candles were also left at the palace gates. Touchingly, Platinum Jubilee News shared a picture on Twitter of a double rainbow that reportedly appeared over both Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle, just as the Union Jack flag was lowered. Journalist Victoria Murphy was also at Buckingham Palace immediately after the Queen's death and tweeted a picture of the Buckingham Palace flag at half-mast.